Okay, so it is Saturday, and you know what that means? Okay, you don't know what that means. That means I have time to add more items to my ridiculous PC setup. So, today what we're doing is adding another monitor. So, let me explain. So, let me back up a little bit here so you can actually see what's going on. Okay, so what we actually have here is, I know this looks ridiculous. It is ridiculous, I won't lie. But it's actually two different setups. So first of all, I'm going to address because this isn't my setup video. I'm going to do a setup video, but I'm just going to say this at the beginning. A large reason why I have a lot of this is because, so I live in the Seattle, Washington area. Obviously, I'm not going to specify exactly where, but I live in the Seattle, Washington area, which has a very, very active tech scene. And so I can get most of this hardware for sometimes pennies on the dollar. Some of this hardware, I mean, my OLED gaming monitor, $500 for a $1,300 monitor. This monitor here, that was, I believe, a $1,700 monitor new. I think at the time I acquired it, they were going for $1,300 or $1,400. Same thing, $500. This Dell here, $800. Current generation monitor, $200. So I don't, you see all this stuff, but I didn't pay retail for any of this stuff, which incentivizes me to do ridiculous stuff like this, obviously. So the reason we're putting a monitor up here is because I want a monitor dedicated just for like music when I'm working. So this setup here, these two monitors, this is a secondary setup I use primarily for work, or at least if you want to call my YouTube channel, anything related to my YouTube channel, video demo, game demo, video editing, stuff like that goes here. And then I also have another monitor that's connected way over here that I use for when I'm actually gaming. I typically I tend to look to the right when I'm gaming, and so this monitor here actually is on a mount, and it'll pull into here if I want. I think it'll pull to about right there if I want, and then I can have them both right next to me while I'm doing gaming here and capture over here. I can also use, if I really want to, I can also open the capture window on the far end of the 38 ultra wide right there. That's an option as well. The reason I want that monitor up there is that sometimes when I'm doing work, I also just want my music on one screen. So that's what that's for. So in order to put this in, grab this here, we have this. It's by a brand called North Bayou. I've actually got a lot of these. I accidentally ordered a different brand last time I ordered because they're fairly similar, but this is the one that I like, particularly because, let me show you something here that makes this one easier. So the VESA mount on this particular model has this little feature. I've seen it on some, but not on others, and I really like it, is this. So you see this, how the top two have this notch in it. That means that you can just put two loose screws in the top of your monitor and just let it notch into there, and then screw the other ones in and tighten those. You don't have to screw them all in at once. It makes it a lot easier to do the install on the arm. And so it'll probably get, I think the stud was around right there. So it'll probably be slanted a little bit to that side. Hopefully my microphone here. I probably should just get rid of this microphone in the way it is right there, just because of the fact that if I need a mic, I've got a DJI mics too, and I can run that into the input if I need to, but I haven't gotten around to setting up like that yet, and I haven't done it yet, so this is still here. So we'll see how it is. I'm gonna kill the video for now, and then I will show once it's done. So it's finished. I got the new monitor in. You can kind of see it up above me there. So I did put it on a mount. So let's flip around and take a look. So it is on a actual mount here. So I can do all kinds of cool things with it. Like, for example, I can do this. can pull it out. So then it's like that. So depending on what position I want it in, or I can just kind of have it up here like that. So this is kind of just an auxiliary media consumption monitor, primarily for like videos and music while I'm working. Kind of stupid, but I had the space for it and it seemed like the perfect place to put it. So when I'm doing editing there, I can then listen to music or run a movie or whatever on that upper screen, and it's kind of out of the way, so I don't have to kind of constantly be flipping back to it. I can just run that stuff there. Hardware-wise, it is a Dell, I think P2416D or something like that. It's a 1440p 60 hertz IPS screen, so it's a good screen. It's older. It's like 7 or 8 years old or something, but it's still a good screen. I actually used to have a 4K 24 Dell. I wish I would have still had that. I would have liked to put that there. But in any case, it works great. And with that resolution, it's kind of the perfect usability to see it when I'm kind of watching from way down in my seat and I'm looking up at it. It's kind of the perfect way to do it. But anyway, I was putting that in today, so I thought I'd give you guys kind of a look at one of my little projects. So thanks for watching the video.